straight tracks, I think we got one.
It's voting season, bruh.
No voting, no loving. No voting, no touching. No voting, no nothing. No voting, no fucking, no voting, no fuck. No voting, no loving. No voting, no touch. No voting, no nothing. No voting, no fucking, no voting, no fucking. BLK app looking for some action. Swear the homie Scott was heavy. Face is a 9, abs a 10. D is a to be determined. He got mad jokes, he don't seem broke. The only red flag, he said he don't vote. This midterms for all the single Q. Wanna hit this booty, gotta do your civic duty. No voting, no loving. No voting, no touching. No voting, no nothing. No voting, no fucking, no voting, no fuck. No voting, no loving. No voting, no touching. No voting, no nothing. No voting, no fucking, no voting, no fuck.
Yeah, don't stop now. Stop my ballot box again. But my homegirl through. Put the buying partisan. Politics be so nasty. Make me wanna flirt ya. Show you how to be a poll worker. Legs in the air, I don't care. Anyone could get it. Universal health care. If you wanna come before the deadline. Come in the jacuzzi, gerrymander this coochie.
No voting, no love. No voting, no touch. No voting, no nothing. Can't let me down, gotta stand up for something. No voting, no love. No voting, no touch. No voting, no nothing. BLK, we gon' stand up for something. Yeah, that's right. No voting, no love. If the coochie is the goal, go hit the pose. Period.
Assalamu alaikum rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. What's going on, Habibis? I'm Siraj Hashmi. And this is an impromptu Habibi Power Hour. As always, if you want to support us, me and Jay's running late, per usual, go hit us up on our community, habibibros.locals.com. Use the promo code JemRuben69 for a 1-month free trial. We've been busy. We've been pretty busy over the last couple months. Obviously, we had the hurricane. I'm finally back home in Florida and dodged a massive bullet. No structural damage to the house. No flooding. A little minor leaking here and there. Just a lot of cleanup. But we didn't have power until Sunday. When power came back, basically our fridge and freezer completely melted, so I had to just toss out all the food. And honestly, I take that over. I take that every time over what possibly could have happened. So very grateful, alhamdulillah. God is great, and I don't care if my co-host is an atheist. Okay. Allahu Akbar. God was great. Okay, so I don't know if you guys have been focusing on some of the news. Apparently, it's been a crazy news day. We're going to try to unpack everything, starting with what happened this evening. And by that, I mean Kanye West going on Tucker Carlson tonight. Now, I have Spencer in our midst, our producer. Spencer, say hi. Your mic is
hi, everyone.
Your mic is unmuted, so you can literally just talk without even showing.
Really?
Yeah, your mic is unmuted. Just say something. Oh yeah, I guess you can't.
What a boomer.
Oh yeah, here, hold on. There we go. Now you can. All right.
Hello. How we doing, people?
All right. So if we were to go and try this, we can do this food. Great. Let's play that clip. Why don't you zoom in? Let's see what's happening here.
Well, as an artist, you don't have to give an explanation, but as a leader, you do.
Yes, I think that's right.
So the answer to why I wrote White Lives Matter on a shirt is because they do. It's the obvious thing. Well, as an artist,
Okay, so this is Kanye West obviously responding to the I would say controversy. I mean, look, Kanye West would not be in the news this week if it wasn't for him wearing that White Lives Matter shirt with Candace Owens at his own fashion show. Do you have image of that, Spencer, you could throw up? I mean, not literally throw up. Don't vomit all over your screen. I mean, and you're also muted. So if you want to like actually respond to me.
Well, yeah. I'm looking for it right now. Ah, here it is.
Worst producer of all time. I swear, I give him a week and a half off for the high holy days, and this is how he treats me. Terrible. So yeah, there's that shirt that was posted onto Kanye's Instagram. White Lives Matter. That caused a lot of blowback. Partially think it's kind of a troll. Spencer, you could just jump in here anytime and just say if you think it's a troll or not, or whatever.
I mean, he's with Candace Owens, and like, it could go either way. I think he's 100% trolling at this point. He leans right, obviously. Candace Owens is way farther to the right than Kanye probably is. So, like, yeah, I think it's him trolling, but, like, I don't know. It could go either way.
Okay. So, I also find there's some greater irony in all this, too, because Kanye and Candace,
Candace.
Candace. Candace, dick fit in your mouth. I miss the days of doing the cold opens where we basically finish every cold open by saying Candace.
Finish.
It's been a minute. Two black people wearing shirts that say White Lives Matter, and that's what's causing the uproar. White liberals wear Black Lives Matter shirts all the time, and it's not controversial at all. In fact, if you remember after the shooting in Atlanta, that was specifically at an Asian massage parlor, there were, oh my God, Token's life matters. Oh man, no, seriously, like if you remember after the shooting in Atlanta, and I'd say spring 2021, they tried to get the phrase Asian Lives Matter trending, and then everyone who was within the BLM organization was like, no, don't do that. That takes away from Black Lives Matter. So then they changed it to Stop Asian Hate. And I'll never forget this. And I don't know if you have this, Spencer, on hand, but do you remember someone posted a yellow square on Instagram? I think if you saw this is one of those things that obviously I couldn't tell if it was a troll because it was almost so.
Yeah. I mean, Politico wrote an article titled "Don't Post a Yellow Square."
You have it right there.
I'm looking for it.
So, there we go.
This one.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize you were looking at the same thing. I was okay, cool. This one, right?
Yeah, can you like expand that? I want to see what the caption says. Because 88 Rising says, enough is enough. Heartbroken with the disgusting and senseless violence in Georgia tonight. Violence against the Asian community has to stop. Let's protect each other and stand against hate. And that person literally had to apologize for posting a yellow square. Now, look, obviously the optics of posting a yellow square in reference to Asians is obviously not. It's just poor. It's just terrible optics. I don't know if people were more mad at this particular Instagram post because of the use of the yellow square, because it's taking away from Black Lives Matter, or if it was because they used the color yellow to basically assign it to all Asians.
I think it's both, honestly.
You think it's a little bit both?
Yeah. Like, it's definitely tone deaf. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, it's... Yeah, we actually kind of know. Because wasn't wasn't the Black Square after someone died in the
George
Black
Floyd.
community?
It was after
Was
George Floyd.
It was George
Yeah.
Floyd, right? Okay, I couldn't remember. If
Yeah,
George
it was
Floyd or
like,
someone else.
yeah.
But it was the post of Black Square. So I don't know. It could go both ways. Where it's I'm not saying anything specific here, but like
It's Spencer, you never say anything specific nor intelligent.
that too.
Stay in school.
I try my best.
We got Rumble rants from Fitzy, MFN. Fitzy MFN sent. I can only imagine what the MFN stands for. Thank you for this. Rumble rant says, so happy to have found the list, folks, on Twitter. Much like Olive Garden, when your list, your family. That's actually great tagline. I'd probably make some merch after that. That's good. That's beautiful. Olive Garden. Olist Garden. Olive Garden. Whatever.
Olive Garden.
Allah's Garden. That's the Garden of Eden. That's the Garden of Eden there, Spencer. No, so what?
I said I read the Bible at some point.
Yeah, no, it's fine. Spencer, who's obviously a Jew, and we're not blaming anyone for not having a show tonight. Mind you, the 3 parentheses around anyone. But we just couldn't get it done. Couldn't get it done. Okay. Hobby says, let me tell you about locals. Why Habibi? Because we're family. That is essentially 100% correct. What other Kanye clips we got in the wings? We literally only played one. I asked you to get a bunch, Spencer. Hit me with it.
How close was she to the Clintons?
Okay, hold on. Pause it and rewind it.
Or
Because just to give you a little context here. So Kanye, in one of his answers, talks about how his ex-wife Kim Kardashian was really tight with the Clintons. So you obviously know where that means. We obviously know that Kanye's eventual suicide, we all know that Kanye West did not kill himself. I'm just gonna say it right there. And yeah, play that clip.
How close was she to the Clintons?
I mean, cell phone away, like, or hey, tell Ye to say this away, or hey, go out and use your platform to push the vaccination away. I mean, not away, but like take the away part. But
Do you feel like at times you were manipulated by political forces through your wife?
attempt manipulation. But yes, there was some manipulation. Me not saying I like Trump was a form of a manipulation.
For sure.
Yeah.
Why did you like him, by the way? You said you liked him early, like you saw him.
I mean, I keep telling this joke. If people say Trump was the first black president, I'm going to be the first Latino president, because all the values, the conservative values just line up. Come on, man. Trump's the what do you mean? He has his own buildings. What are we talking about? He's like, like Ralph Lauren. He made Ivanka.
So, Kanye West.
What?
Look, Kanye is all over the place. I'm not gonna it's not like he's not all over the place. I do think it's interesting. I do think the one thing that Kanye should have never done is admit that he has bipolar disorder, because anytime he says something that just doesn't make sense, people will just say, oh, that's Kanye. He's got bipolar disorder. Wait, what do you expect? You know, he's crazy. So,
yeah, but if Trump was the first black president, Kanye would be the first Latino president.
People. Okay, hold on.
This is no.
Okay, all right, Spencer. I don't expect you to know this because obviously you weren't alive at the time, but people were calling Bill Clinton the first black president. Okay.
Wait, really?
Yeah. You know. Oh, let me go find this. Bill Clinton being the first black president. This is like really great stuff. I'm trying to remember here. Yeah, Toni Morrison. Let's see if we can find that little clip there. In the New Yorker. Hold on.
It's on the wiki.
It's on the wiki. I want to find like an actual quote, okay? There's literally, and it's not like Toni Morrison is not any, it's not like she's not nobody, okay? Here is an article from August 2019. Here, let me
There's a 2016 one in Vox saying Bill Clinton was never the first black president. Quote, mixed ancestry doesn't change that.
hold on, let me show you here. Okay, let's scroll down. So this is, of course, every single news outlet is going to do this after someone famous dies, but they're going to always find something problematic, and they did the same with Toni Morrison. Toni Morrison called Bill Clinton our first black president, an assertion that stirred years of debate and for which she later expressed a measure of regret over how it had been misinterpreted. Now, again, Toni Morrison, I'm not saying is like an ambassador for all black people, but like just because she's prominent, or she was prominent, she's obviously a legendary author. It's just quite amusing that Spencer doesn't know anything about Bill Clinton and the fact that he killed a guy. Where is that? There's a wonderful clip of and we'll probably get booted for this just because we're gonna be playing old footage of Norm Macdonald. But remember when Norm Macdonald went on The View? Do you remember that? This is like around.
I think I remember hearing about this, but I couldn't tell you anything about it.
It's okay. I'm gonna find it, and here we go. This is just. Let's see.
Did you share the sound, Boomer? Oh, you.
Hold on. No, I did. I don't know if I had the chance to. Give me a second.
Boomer.
Just stop. It's hurtful. Why am I not? Are you hearing anything? Hold up. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, Habibi. Did we already lose him? Is my internet messed up?
It's him, not you.
Jay, you literally.
Is it?
Am I having an aneurysm right now, Jay? What is going on here, buddy? All right, let's just play that Norm Macdonald clip real quick because I hope this shows up. Is this?
Yeah, it's coming through. What a boomer Jay is.
I thought you were talking about me.
Well, you too, but different reasons.
All right. Why is my internet seems to be acting up because this isn't loading? There we go. Can you hear it?
Yeah.
What's up, man?
Okay, Norm, you're Canadian.
Yes, I am.
So what do you think of this whole presidential mess?
Well, I hope that the Democrats don't steal the election from the winner, but who knows?
Mind you, this is 2000.
Oh, this is. You should have
George
prefaced
Bush.
that.
I love George Bush, man.
It doesn't look like 2000 to you?
No, it looks a lot older than that.
Okay, well, he is literally okay because he talks about George W. Bush. This is the first time he's running.
Now
okay?
he does.
Oh my God, this is what I have to deal with. I'm just playing the fucking
Steal the
game.
election from the winner, you know, but who knows?
You like George Bush, don't you?
I love George Bush, man. He's a good man, decent, you know, none of this. Yeah, he's, you know, he's not a liar, a crook, murderer, or anything like that. So it'd be good to get the. See, I think we should get the
Give him a couple years
out of the White House.
What's that, Spencer?
Give him a couple years.
Don't cut this fucking man off, okay? I swear to fucking God. Don't disrespect the dead, Spencer. Okay. Did Jay actually try to? Jay, it looks like Jay tried to call me. No, that was a while ago. Let's play this.
Murder or anything like that. So it'd be. Man, decent, you know, none of this. Yeah, he's, you know, he's not a liar, a crook, murderer, or anything like that. So it'd be good to get the. See, I think we should get the homicide out of the White House and get like a fresh start, because we don't want any more murderers.
I think we should just go on to the next question.
Who are the murderers?
Yeah.
Oh, Clinton, he murdered a guy.
You know, you're not no accusations with that.
That's a little too
That's
far.
the way it does
Let's
work.
just go on to the next question.
Wait, is that Joy Behar?
This is not my week.
Oh
What
my
can I
God, she
tell
has
you?
not changed.
Oh, it's not mine either, and I'm being very nice, okay? Be a good boy. Now, Norm.
Do you never hear that?
No, listen,
No,
we don't need
I
to
don't want
talk
to get
about
into this,
that.
and I don't want to hear it, and this is not the place to make those accusations, and you're supposed to be funny.
Oh, he's fucking hilarious.
There you go.
This is a live show.
Now, Norm, but you have been properly chastised by Barbara, so I'm not going to ask the next
I
question.
thought it was a matter of record.
No. Okay.
Let me do this, okay?
I'll tell you what's the matter of record. You will not be invited back if you don't shut up. All right, now.
Did you ever come back on the View ever?
Let's talk football.
All right, manslaughter.
Let's talk football.
Did you ever hear the word? Oh,
The phone is
I
ringing.
certainly hope that's somebody calling to tell you to go home.
Oh, no.
You got a phone ringing.
Oh.
Answer the phone.
Hello? Oh, yeah. No. The thing is this.
Oh yeah, and then it just gets cut off. I love that clip. Everything about that is so good. The fact that he knows this stuff from 2000, and he's Canadian, by the way. It's not like he doesn't know his shit. Although you know who doesn't know his shit? Fucking Spencer. I can't believe you. Can't believe you, Spencer.
I do. Before the segment,
mm-hmm.
I was gonna say before the like early part of the segment when he's talking like let's get the murderers and liars and all that stuff out of the White House. I think it's funny. I don't know. Give it a couple years.
It is funny. It's hilarious. That's when comedy was comedy. But you know that's basically what Twitter is now. Is we just basically call everyone murderers and laugh about it.
Liars and thieves. But yeah, Joy Behar. I mean, yeah, Joy Behar sucks. Oh my God, she's still terrible. She's more.
Well, yeah. I mean, look. Someone who's been on broadcast television for that long is bound to have brain worms, and they think they have their finger on the pulse of the general public, and they just don't know shit. How did we get to talking about Norm Macdonald again?
You're talking about Kanye and Clinton.
Kanye and Clinton. Yes. Thank you. I knew this. I knew there was a Clinton tie. I knew there was a Kanye tie in here. I just couldn't figure it out. That's what happens when your boomer brain starts to turn into mush. So, do we have any other Kanye clips? Are we done talking about Kanye?
No, we got some more.
Okay,
if you want
let's
to.
see
I mean, this one's probably one of the better ones.
Okay.
That he's talking about.
Still on from it, and there's the lanyard's still on from it, and there's a photograph on it. What is that?
It's a photograph of a baby's ultrasound.
Why is that? And that you designed that?
Yes.
Why? What does that mean?
It just represents life. I'm pro-life.
Boy, so you wear it on a badge. What kind of response do you get? And good, amen. I agree.
I don't care about people's responses. I care about the fact that there's more Black babies being aborted than born in New York City at this point. That 50% of Black death in America is abortion. So I really don't care about people's responses. I perform for an audience of one, and that's God.
I'm starting to see why they want to make you be quiet. You know, the lanyard's still on from it, and there's a photograph.
So that particular bit. Now we know Kanye is made more of a conservative leaning turn. He's obviously been a very devout and open Christian. I did find it interesting. I watched the full episode and the full interview on Tucker tonight, and I noticed that Jason Whitlock was basically judging Kanye by saying that he was doing things as a Christian that are somewhat contradictory to they're self-contradictory. They're like, I don't know if it's just, rapping and talking about doing drugs and having sex with multiple women. But
great segue into Herschel Walker. What?
Great segue into Herschel Walker. Exactly. No, I was just gonna say that Kanye. It's quite astonishing to think that Jason Whitlock, who, by the way, I know nothing about, just sitting there saying like, I like Kanye, but he's doing some things that, like, as a Christian, he shouldn't be doing. Like, get the fuck out of here, okay? All of us are doing things that are not the best of ourselves. Like, there's no room for that. That's kind of petty. I didn't care for that too much. I do. So just to talk a little bit about this whole White Lives Matter thing, because a lot of people have very strong opinions about it. And I don't even care that Kanye wore a White Lives Matter shirt. But I find it interesting how the collective, the powers that be, the establishment, have reacted to Kanye simply because him wearing a White Lives Matter shirt is just way too much for them to comprehend. And the reason for that is that they realize that they have no control over him. Now that Kanye is no longer with Kim, they have lost control of Kanye. Kanye can say whatever the fuck he wants and do whatever the fuck he wants. And people get to say whatever they want, but Kanye is still very well connected. At the very least, he was talking about Lizzo on his during his interview, saying that she's a dear friend. I'd be interested to see how Lizzo responds to that association, because not only is Lizzo, who is a very talented artist, I don't really care much for her music just because the awfuls, the affluent white feminist urban liberals, just absolutely can't stop. They cannot shut the fuck up about her, and it's, at this point, it's just really annoying. But she's very talented. Okay, don't get me wrong. I just find it amazing that he said that Lizzo's a great friend, and that she was working with a trainer. And the reason he brought her up was because every time Lizzo posts something that she like lost 10 pounds because she's trying to get into better shape, that a bunch of bots just come in and swarm her feed or her posts and basically try to, trash her. Spencer, will you mute your fucking mic? I swear to God, it's like an ASMR channel right now.
Well, I was gonna say, I just checked her Twitter feed, and there's nothing there on it. She hasn't talked about it at all.
Okay. Well, now that
part 2.
Okay, so now this is going to be a lot better.
Now,
alhamdulillah, it's 30 minutes into the stream and he shows up right when he says he's going to show up.
It's insane how good I am on time management.
Habibis, this is a reunion of sorts. This is Mujahed Kobbe, my co-host.
In case you forgot.
AKA Ass Licking. You can find them on Twitter at Ass Licking. Jay, how you doing, buddy?
I'm doing wonderful. How are you doing?
Alhamdulillah, I'm doing great, man. I'm back in Florida. It's a little messy, but all in all, things are much better. Spencer's been helping along the way. The Fried
Has he been
Piper.
much help though?
Oh no, no, he hasn't been much help at all. He's been I don't even know why we still have him in our employ. All he's doing is eating with his mic on. I swear to God, Jay, before you joined, we were literally leading the wave on ASMR here on Rumble.
We should do that with ass eating. Next time I'm over there, we should just
that would make for a great ASMR channel.
Absolutely. We don't even need to do it on OnlyFans.
Can I tell you? Okay, so at work, my colleague Jenna, who's you had the pleasure of meeting when you came out here to Florida. You remember Jenna, right?
Yes. I
do.
do.
she's got these like slip-on shoes, okay, at work, and
Florida people, absolutely
Florida people. But what's funny about it is that because they're kind of leathery, like the way that I guess it's the way that she walks, sometimes the shoes let out a fart noise. Okay,
it's not the shoes,
but she's been basically walking all week in these shoes, and like she's walking by people, and it's the shoes are farting. It's either her or the shoes.
It's her.
Jay, let me just tell you, wouldn't that make for great ASMR content? Shoes farting and the foot fetish people would just come. They'll coalesce. She'd be making millions.
Oh, absolutely. She should definitely do that.
She's still not convinced.
No, Jenna, I'm serious. Just paint your toenails purple and make that farting noise the whole time with them, and that's it. She'll be set.
She'll be set.
Yeah, look, you got to find that niche on OnlyFans, and
Sure.
they're there. They're there. And they could be anonymous as well, so they don't mind. They'll be tipping like crazy. Man. Get those like little piercings you put in the toenail. Like dress it up.
Jay, I see you've spent a lot of time on OnlyFeet.
I was a manager of somebody on OnlyFans before, so I know what I'm talking about.
You were a manager?
A manager, yes.
Were you self-managing?
No, your mom. I was managing for your mom.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Now she's in Iran, so we're going to find out how we're going to do that in Iran.
Are we allowed to say that? not the part about you managing my mom's OnlyFans, about my parents being in Iran. Are we allowed to say that?
Oh shit! Are we? Hold on.
I guess.
Did I just like out them? Now they're gonna get like
you basically out it. You basically
and all that kind of shit. Oh shit!
Jay just fucking.
Okay, the hashies are in Iran, people.
So yeah, I kept the lid on that until Jay just fucking blew the top off of that.
I apologize.
I really just did
that. They're going to be safe. They're safe. Nothing's ever going to happen to them whatsoever. I swear to God, if they're kidnapped, I'll go personally to go
Jay in exchange for their release.
That's what I'll do. I'll start with the Tola.
I will say this though, Jay, if I would be amazed if like there's no other Western media that comes into Iran except for Habibi Power Hour.
Comes.
I missed you, Jay. It's been too long, man.
It has been. It's been like we didn't do it last week and stuff. So
yeah. It's been nutty.
What have we been going on? What was
I've only been talking about Kanye, man. I've only been talking about the Kanye West interview
for 30 minutes.
Well, we've been bouncing around. We've been watching clips and stuff, and also Spencer is basically. Oh yeah, we watched like the Norm Macdonald clip just because Kanye mentioned not to like drag everyone into rehashing this, but Kanye was talking about how close Kim is to the Clintons.
Hmm.
So I know you didn't watch it because
when Kanye doesn't suicide himself, we'll know
dude. That's exactly what I was saying. Like we all know Kanye's cause of death now.
Yeah,
man. You
2
hate to
shots
see it.
the forehead.
It's like an episode of Death Note. You just
oh yeah, right when you say something about the Clintons and stuff, automatic heart attack.
Yeah,
or bullet to the head.
It's been a while. Fried Piper on Rumble says, I've been missing the Boomer cold opens. Those are the best. We haven't had a chance.
Yeah, I've been moving and stuff, so I just got into my new place and everything. As you can see, it looks exactly like the
radiant.
Old place. It's amazing. I love the neon. I had to put the neon back.
Great touch.
I think it goes well with my skin tone.
Which is what?
Purple. It's why I like to eat ass a lot.
You eat it till you're purple in the face, right?
No, they sit on my face until I'm purple.
Oh, that's right. Sorry. That's right. Okay, Jay, today was actually a crazy day in the world of news. And I'm glad you're joining us now because apparently Volodymyr Zelenskyy, the president of Ukraine, wants to drag all the NATO nations into World War III. And Spencer, do you have a clip of that? If you do, please play it for us.
Що повинна робити НАТО? Унеможливити застосування Росією ядерної зброї.
Okay, let me mute that real quick. But he's basically saying, if you rewind it just to the beginning, so I could read the
subtitles.
The subtitles. What should NATO do? Eliminate the possibility of Russia using nuclear weapons. Now, again, we are basing this off of someone's translation, so I could be completely off base. But let's go to the next one.
I speak Ukrainian. It's okay.
Of course you do.
Yes.
But what is important? So Zelenskyy continues, but what is important? I once again appealed to the international community as I did before February 24th. And Spencer will move on. We need preemptive strikes so that they'll know what will happen to them if they use nukes and not the other way around. Again, this is a plea to NATO. He continues, don't wait for Russia's nuclear strikes and then say, oh, since you did this, take that from us. Okay, so Zelenskyy,
it's hilarious. This is kind of like, you meet a guy at the bar,
mm-hmm.
You guys become friends and all that kind of stuff, and it's just the day that you met him, and then all of a sudden he's like, oh, by the way, there are 8 guys coming here to beat the shit out of me. You're here to help me. He starts throwing you into it and shit as well. He's like, yeah, Siraj right here is going to kick all your asses. And he's
Jay, are you speaking from personal experience here?
No, that has never happened to me once in my life.
What about a woman? What if it was a bunch of? What if you had to fight a bunch of kids, like a bunch of 30 kids?
Like
let's say 30 Spencers were coming to beat the shit out of you. Would you be scared?
No, I wouldn't be scared of the kids either. I would punt them as well, especially if it's like to save the world. Yeah, I would kick him in the face. Hell, I'll kick him in the face for a root beer float.
Just for the laughs, just for the teas,
just for the giggles.
So Volodymyr Zelenskyy again continues by saying, reconsider the way you apply pressure. This is what NATO should do. Reconsider the order in which it applies pressure on Russia. So what he's basically calling for is World War III. I don't need to show you beyond that because basically we're reading from this translation. But if we are to believe, Jay, that translation is accurate, when are we getting drafted?
Too old to be drafted now.
What? Wait, what?
Isn't the cutoff age like 32 or something? Or is it like 36? What's the cutoff age of being drafted? Or
Spencer,
it doesn't matter?
Spencer, look it up. While Fitzy MFN sent, who leaves a Rumble rant, says, I made a shirt design. Oh, look at that. It's so beautiful. O-list garden. Habibi kitchen. When you list your family. You should add the
This is too good though. This is
you
hilarious.
you should add the quote at the bottom when you list your family. That's too good.
When you're listed, your family.
Exactly. And when you're on our locals, your family as well. It's beautiful. I love it. Rory Metzger says, if it's 36, neither of you are too old. Shit. I am technically.
You're almost
Jay,
there.
I'm almost there. I'm less than a year away. I am finally qualified to run for president if I really hate myself that much. Spencer says it's 35 years old. So
I wasn't that off.
Wow.
I thought it was 32.
So Jay is going to be the ass eating instructor. Basically,
I'll be going on tour. That would be hilarious. That would be fucking hilarious. And we'll make sure that we live stream it every fucking day.
He's going to teach he's literally going to teach all the medics that the healing powers of ass eating. This is from Ken Thomas on Twitter. Says 2 Russians fleeing military service take boat to reach remote Alaska island and seek asylum in the U.S. Man, that'd be really hilarious. They seek asylum in the U.S. and then immediately get drafted to fight against the Russians.
They'll probably pick it up and go. I mean, the way that was happening in Russia too is absolutely insane. How they were drafting every single male Russian into the war. It was crazy. Have you seen the videos?
I've seen
the families out there and watching their loved ones go into this war that they don't even want to fucking be a part of.
And look, I don't blame them. I don't blame anyone for not wanting to go to war. It's at this point we've lived as a society, because Jay and you and I have obviously not lived long enough to witness a draft. But at least the generations previous to us, the boomers, for example, they lived through Vietnam. They lived through a draft. They fought in a war. They fought in a war in which many people didn't believe in. The only thing analogous to Vietnam in terms of fighting a war that the soldiers didn't believe in was the Iraqi War in 2003.
Right.
That's the closest we ever got to that. Even though there wasn't a draft, it was still all volunteer. And think of just the amount, the human toll, the economic toll, and sort of just like the toll that the country as a whole had in terms of morale. Like we just, I don't know if we as a country became weak because of those 2 wars, but we certainly didn't get stronger.
Right. Not internationally, not domestically, not, the trust that our allies had in us, or even domestic here with their own citizens. I mean, it was a clusterfuck from beginning to end for both wars.
Oh yeah. 100%. Essentially.
100%. But what's really interesting is that he's calling for nuclear war and we're sending him billions of dollars.
I wonder if that actually shuts off the spigot of all the aid that we're sending.
Probably not. If anything, after a couple of weeks, while all of this shit is happening in Iran, the Biden administration is going to go and continue talks for the Iran deal. Watch that happen. Yeah, you think they give a fuck? These people have no sense of regrets or accountability or any of that kind of stuff when it comes to these things. They're not going to care. In a couple of months, we're going to send them another fucking $2 billion worth of aid or some shit to Ukraine.
I saw a great tweet the other day, post Hurricane Ian, that Florida was changing its name to Ukraine to receive all that federal aid. Yeah,
that was really good. I mean, because the thing is when this statement came out from this dumb fuck, everyone in NATO and in here, this administration, everybody should have released a statement saying that their desire is not World War III or the end of human civilization as we know it. But none of them did, because it's a fucking cash grab. It's all corrupt. It's going to nowhere but people's pockets.
Mostly the military industrial complex and everyone who enables it.
It's by design.
It's by design. You already got it. It's about control. One day, this is Roy Metzger says, one day I hope that LBJ, Lyndon Baines Johnson, is as reviled as George W. Bush was before Donald Trump. Look, it is insane how history of certain presidents is just completely whitewashed. And by whitewashed, I mean sanitized to make any of these presidents look good. Look, Jay, I don't know how history will judge Donald Trump. I would imagine that it probably won't be favorably because the powers that be they write the history books, right?
They're gonna judge him as the lesser evil as the next guy. That's how they're gonna judge him.
You think so?
Yeah, DeSantis when he goes for a run, when he runs for president, he is going to be considered worse than Trump, and they're going to start saying how Trump wasn't as bad as DeSantis.
Yeah, no, they're already trying. They look, they're at this point, and they're trying to already make fun of his outfits. I don't know if I have this pulled up, but basically, him in those white boots, those white mud boots, and like the vest.
They're desperate.
I mean, he's looking. Desperate. I mean. Look, I'm not gonna say he doesn't look a little bit. What? Oh, beautiful. Oh, let's. Thank you, Fitzy says. Oh, let's garden when you list your family. It's perfect. It's just beautiful.
It's great.
It's so good. But back to DeSantis. Actually, DeSantis was actually in my neck of the woods today.
Oh, was he really?
Yeah, it was just like
we need to get him on HPH.
That would be wild for one. If he ever said yes, I don't know what
I'll just be like, as a fellow Florida man, do you consider eating ass the slogan of Florida? Yes or no, sir?
I love how Jay, you're just so overt. It just like you're basically me. Like
America 15, needs to know.
Yeah, you're me from 15 years ago because 15 years ago I had no filter. Zero filter. Of course, I wasn't talking about eating ass because I'm an incel, but still, I said things that most people didn't, and of course, but at the time I was very much a lib. Anyways, Jay, I had such great lines for you for this TMZ hit. How'd that go, by the way?
It went great, but it was crazy because they kept on changing the stories of what they wanted me to hit on and stuff. Mm-hmm. So first it was with Tom Brady, and we came up with a great line. I mean, you did. Most first, because I was going to do the opener. It's like, first of all, I just want to say, for all the haters out there, for all the bottom feeders out there, and I'm an expert because I eat bottom. Tom Brady is a legend. And then I was going to go into their fucking divorce shit and all that kind of stuff. And then the next one that they wanted me to do, because that got skipped, and they wanted me to do the Alec Baldwin one. And I was going to call Alec Baldwin a bottom feeder. And I was going to be like, I know this because I'm an expert in eating bottom.
It's every single story. You just add bottom. Every single story. We found a way to fit in bottom feeder, and I'm an expert on the subject because I eat bottom.
But then that changed last minute. And then I was going on 5 minutes, in 5 minutes. So I had to come up with something in my mind. And it was on the protester that got hit by the what's it called? By Wagner on Monday Night Football. So there was a protest.
That ended up being the
topic that I had to do. So I had nothing prepared. And what I wanted to say was people like this who go out on the field, they're not fans, they're bottom feeders. And I know this because I'm an expert in eating bottom, but it didn't come out that way. So because it went way quick, because they're like, all right, ready, go. And the guys are live right there, waiting for you to make your comment and all that kind of stuff. And then they ask you questions and they go on with it and stuff. So I couldn't let it come out as quick as I wanted to.
Did it come? Jay, when you're in bed, it always comes out much quicker than you want it to.
It does. But it was still a good hit. They want me back in a month.
That's awesome, man. That's great. Did the clip did you get a copy of the clip?
I didn't get a copy. It's live, so you can go back to 10.5 on the website and you'll be able to see it.
Okay, let's actually try to find this because this is one of those things where. Oh, dude, let's hold
Oh,
up.
you got it?
Yeah, hold up. Let's see if we can find this. Okay.
Oh shit!
I think it's time.
And it's. I think it's a little bit towards the end. Oh, you didn't share your screen and share. You didn't click the fucking box, you boomer.
What do you mean?
To share your audio.
Can you not hear the audio?
No.
Okay, give me 1 second. All right.
Fucking boomering it off.
I can't be a boomer every now and then.
A lot, but I got
There you go.
never ever have guessed thunderstruck today that the Rust saga.
All right, we don't want to watch the full 42 minutes, so let's try to find.
It's a little fucking. It's a little clip. No, keep on. It's further. It's further in. Further. Yeah.
I'm so pumped. It wasn't Tom Brady. It was
No, I wanted to hit the Tom
Bobby
Brady
Wagner.
thing. So
dude,
bad.
that would have been so great. So great.
And I wanted to say Mujahed Kobbe of the Habibi Bros, but like again,
They wouldn't let you get that in.
No, it was too quick. Because they're in your ear just saying, go, 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 go. Watch it not even be on.
I swear, if you didn't make it, I am gonna.
Oh no,
bust.
it's after. It's after. Here
Here
it
we
is.
go.
Incident protester ran on the field, and one of the players made him regret that immediately.
I hate
Guess
watching
what?
myself.
There
I
has
hate
been
it.
a
I
police
fucking
report
hate it.
filed.
I can't.
We're watching it. We're watching it together.
Oh God, I can't do it.
I'm gonna beg you to please keep.
But I had Habibi Bros everywhere. I was wearing the Habibi Bros shirt, like the whole thing.
Yeah, well, there's one, so you get two
I
more.
can't watch this. I can't watch
but after that Monday Night Football incident, if you missed this, a protester ran on the field. Rams playing the 49ers up in the Bay, and this guy's running around with a smoke bomb. Oh, and gets taken out.
Hit in the head, didn't he?
By Bobby Wagner of the Rams.
Yeah.
It's a legal hit.
Guess
now,
what?
This is potentially
the dude who jumped on the field and did that filed a police report.
So
claiming
potentially
battery.
we're going to court.
That's true. Yeah. On Tuesday, we're told cops tell us that this man went to the police office and our police department and said, "Hey, look,
Hey, Edward, hold on 1 second.
Yeah.
I told you so." Okay, go on.
All right.
that he went to the police department and said, "Look, I want to file a report." Now, the police did not specify what it's for, but when I reached out to the org that this man was, I guess, protesting for, they told me that they said, "quote it's a blatant assault by two Rams players." So they're claiming that both Takaris McKinley and Bobby Wagner assaulted him in this incident, and now he wants to see repercussions for it.
But he was in the process of committing a crime, right? He's trespassing.
Well, but
is that not correct?
No, the issue is you are allowed to use force when it's appropriate and it's measured against what the other person is doing. So the question is,
it's a real fork.
Was it the appropriate use of force?
Okay,
Jay, we're gonna watch it.
My answer is yes. I was in fear for my life and fear of life of my loved ones, my teammates. I didn't know.
Oh, here we go. Let's move it up.
Bruise on his face and ice.
I see you.
Even though he got hurt, because it continues the attention on the issue, right? So in a way, everybody kind of wins.
Kinda. I mean,
Sorta.
the giant bruise on his face and ice.
They're not going to prosecute.
No, there won't be.
No.
Mujahed Kobbe, Los Angeles, California. I think that was a beautiful hit from Wagner and the well-deserved from that so-called fan. You're not really a fan when you go and disrupt plays that way. And too much to their point, Wagner didn't know exactly what he had on him, so it was really fearful for his life.
First of all, you can't be more rational than us. That's part of the deal on the show. And you are more rational than us.
Almost everybody who calls in is more rational than us.
Okay, we're going to take a break.
All right. When we come back, Cindy Crawford.
Man,
I wanted to get in. Assy. I should have, but it was like
You-
so quick.
Jay, you work your way up to that. I'm proud of you. That was good.
I'm going
that was
to.
good.
Next month.
For the
it's gonna happen.
first time on national TV, you did good. That was great. I'm very proud of you. Takbir.
Yeah, was it Allahu Akbar?
Takbir.
Allahu Akbar.
Takbir.
Allahu Akbar. But I was happy that they let all the Habibi Bros stuff stay on.
Yeah, no, that was good. That's great branding for us. Well done, Jay. Okay, so
Roy
speaking
Mitchell
of
coming in saying you can't be more rational than us. Just have them watch HBH.
Oh man. Oh, it's so good. Because it is true. You just have to watch the show and you realize that
that's not the case.
You know, Jade,
but yeah, that wasn't bad. I mean, I barely had fucking 5 minutes to read the story and see what was going on.
But that's how TV is, Jay. They're very quick with it.
They were just changing and changing and changing. Because I was supposed to go
unrelenting.
I was supposed to go on at 10, and then it moved to 10:30. Then it moved to 11. Then it moved to 11:30. It's like changing stories the whole fucking time.
Man, that's pretty wild. Speaking of wild, the son of the president of the United States might actually get indicted with a crime or several crimes.
Several, yeah, it's a couple of crimes over there. It's like tax evasion and the gun thing. But I think there's like a whole lot fucking more that they're missing on wanting to go after him on.
So let me. So this from the Washington Post: federal agents investigating President Biden's son Hunter have gathered what they believe is sufficient evidence to charge him with tax crimes and a false statement related to a gun purchase, according to the people familiar with the case. The next step is for the U.S. attorney in Delaware, a Trump administration holdover, to decide on whether to file such charges, these people said. So because it's a federal circuit and because of the U.S. attorney, obviously they fall under the jurisdiction of the Department of Justice, which falls under the jurisdiction of Merrick Garland. They could fire this attorney literally like that.
It would look horrible if they did.
What? Yeah, think it. Holy shit!
It would look so fucking bad. I mean,
it would be like how like Blue Anon always gets on about this, like, pleading the fifth is an admission of guilt. Obviously, that's not true.
But
I could definitely see most people who are rational people across the aisle say, okay, whatever Biden and Merrick Garland are doing, that looks sus. That's not plead the fifth territory. That's like cover up territory.
That's what it is. That's exactly what it would be. I mean, especially that FBI is coming out saying that they have sufficient evidence. Well, they didn't come out. There was a source that said it, but
right. Well, yeah, obviously the FBI never comments on ongoing investigations. They always say this. And what's funny is that even just saying that is an acknowledgement that an investigation is taking place. But they haven't said anything because I think they realized that everyone caught on to that, saying that like, oh shit, they're being investigated. But the Washington Post continues on by saying the investigation into Hunter Biden began in 2018. Okay, so this is at least a year before Joe Biden ran for president, and became a central focus for then President Donald Trump during his unsuccessful 2020 re-election effort. And also, mind you, 2018, a year before even the Trump impeachment saga, with in relation to Trump's call with Volodomyr Zelenskyy, that was about trying to get aid from the U.S. in exchange for investigating Joe Biden, or at least or whatever prosecutor in Ukraine was looking into Hunter Biden and Burisma. But as it continues, initially the investigation centered around Hunter Biden's finances related to overseas business ties and consulting work. Over time, investigators with multiple agencies focused closely on whether he did not report all of his income and whether he lied on a gun purchase paperwork in 2018, according to people familiar with the situation who spoke on the condition of anonymity to discuss an ongoing case. Now, look, in the grander scheme of terms, this feels kind of Al Capone-ish, like they're trying to get him on charges that are kind of below the belt here. They don't meet. I wouldn't say below the belt, like as it's cheap, but like it's not, doesn't cover the full scope. Maybe they're trying to like get something in discovery or something like that.
Or maybe, I don't know, but there's like so much sus with Hunter Biden that there's a lot more that he should be held accountable.
Executed.
For.
I knew it. And I agree with you. He should absolutely be executed. Electric chair. Got to, and Joe Biden has to Joe Biden will gladly pull. Joe Biden's going to pull that
You're
that
never
lever. You were never Bo. All of you. And I'm going to watch that and think, wow, I'm next. And it's going to be Bubba who's going to be pulling that lever.
If only you could be like Rami.
Yeah, if only you got into medical school. Yeah, that would be insane. So we have all that. And in spite of all that, Joe Biden turns around and basically, what does he deschedule marijuana by pardoning?
I think that's what the plan is, and he's going to pardon anyone in federal prison for possession.
For possession of marijuana, right?
Which should have happened like ages ago.
Okay,
honestly.
so all right, so we Habibis, we are crazy, and we are obviously the most irrational people. But Jay, you and I can at least recognize this is a good move. Okay.
Oh yeah.
I don't give Joe Biden credit on much, but credit where credit is due. Good on Joe Biden for trying to pardon convicted felons with respect to possession of marijuana, because to have your entire life completely derailed based off of possession of like an ounce of weed or a dime or nickel bag, like that's insane. And the fact that it's happened this late in the game, to me, while I shouldn't complain about it, it is insane. It's 2022, and they are literally just doing this now.
Right. It is. I mean, it's been ongoing for a very long time, and not only that, like, and the thing is like the saying I hate the most is like it's a known secret, and it was a known secret that Hunter Biden was shady as fuck, corrupt as shit, and he was doing shady dealings with the power of his dad's name as vice president. Like, everyone in DC knew this. So for them to act surprised or any of this type of shit or trying to downplay going after Hunter Biden is absolute bullshit. When they wanted to go after the Trump kids for fucking anything and everything, they will fart in an elevator and they were like, oh, these people farted in Russian.
Speaking of farting, subscribe to our ASMR farting only channel. Featuring
it's locals that Habibi Bros.
Featuring Jenna Thomas. Just gonna fucking kill me. Okay,
Purple
so
farts.
purple farts. But you know it's interesting, and I can tell you this because almost everything that Joe Biden does, it's not obviously within his control. He might be the president, but he's being handled by, a bunch of people.
Yeah.
This obviously the calculus that went into this particular move was done in the midst of trying to win over younger voters in the height of the midterm elections. Okay. It was not done because he did not do it because it was the right thing to do. He did it specifically for political reasons. And that's the knock that I have against this particular move. It is basically like with student debt and student debt forgiveness of $10,000 to all students. So who, I don't know, federal grants, federal loans or some shit, or they had $20,000 for Pell Grants. I don't know what the fuck the difference is between all of these. I'm retarded. Okay. But again, it's one of those things where it is absolutely a bribe. It's a bribe of some sort. It is saying, I'm going to give you this, and in return, I want you to vote for my party to stay in power so we can continue to do nothing. And say
That's
that we're
exactly what it is.
Nothing. So, but it'd be interesting to see what happens. Jay, have you been following this Herschel Walker bit? This little scandal happening.
Yeah.
Okay, so couple things, and I don't know if anyone's really been following it because some people think, oh, it's absolutely a hack job, and they're just trying to take him down because he's running for Senate in Georgia. So Herschel Walker, who's running as a Republican, he's been endorsed by Trump, allegedly paid for a woman's abortion. And the Daily Beast reported that he has a receipt that he paid for an abortion I don't know. I
They
don't
give
know
you
if
receipts.
Apparently,
Is
Jay.
it as big as like a CVS receipt?
So it's the
you print it out. This is what your kid would have looked like, and then this is how you killed them, and then like and if you bring this coupon back for your next 5 abortions, you get like $5 off.
Buy one, get the next one half off.
There you go.
Because they will literally cut it in half. No, the Daily Beast apparently has a receipt of
very reputable publication, by the way.
Yeah,
the Daily Beast, absolutely. They have great reporters that work there.
So apparently, this is what they're basing. This is the receipt that they are using. Okay, off of this initial story, and again. This is one of those things that almost seems like a trap, okay? But apparently Herschel Walker gave this woman who he allegedly paid for an abortion for a get well card, okay? That is apparently the tell, all right? That's the tell.
Wait.
Yeah.
It's not so the receipt is a get well card. And what does what's in the get well card? What's in it?
So
did he just sign it and give it to her, or what?
So there's the get well card.
Something?
There's the get well card. There's she presented a $575 receipt from an abortion clinic, a get well card from Walker, and a bank deposit receipt that included an image of a $700 personal check from Walker. The woman said there was a $125 difference between because she ballparked the cost of an abortion after Googling the procedure and added on expenses such as travel and recovery costs. So they're literally basing this off of a personal check. Okay.
It's just $700 for an abortion.
Apparently it's $575. But
so
counting,
why,
right?
I mean, but why would I get a hitman when I can just abort you for $700?
Wait, a hitman?
I'm sorry. Go on. What was?
Adam Craigler,
Adam
Habibi.
Craigler.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. We got to get Craig Beebe on the show. We got to do it sometime whenever he's available. I know he's a busy guy. We too are busy, but hit me up, Habibi. Love to get you on the show and talk about some stuff. But anyways, back to Herschel Walker. Do you think this reporting is accurate? Do you think it's enough to pin on Walker that he paid for an abortion?
Not enough. I don't think it's enough to pay to pin it on it. It's going to be like he said, she said type of thing. But I mean,
unless there's an actual unless there's proof positive note of him mentioning an abortion to her. Herschel Walker denies that he ever.
Yeah, but also Herschel Walker is a liar. We
haven't even gotten to the best part about this whole thing. Okay.
What, his son?
It's his own son, Christian Walker. All right. Now I'm so glad we got this. Herschel Walker, in response to his son having an absolute fucking. I don't know if it's a meltdown, just because a lot of people talk about Christian Walker in general and saying that he's very unwell. And look, I don't know much about Christian Walker. I know if there's a bigger attention whore than me, might be Christian Walker, but that's just on his face. Apart from this, Herschel Walker tweets, "I love my son no matter what." And why would he tweet this out? It's because his own son tweeted, "Every family member of Herschel Walker asked him not to run for office because we all knew some of his past, every single one. He decided to give us the middle finger and air out all of his dirty laundry in public while simultaneously lying about it. I'm done."
We should get him on the show before Hassan.
Oh my God.
Just what's it called? Reach out to him right now. What are you on? Oh, you're on Habibi Bros. Reach out to him with your
I don't know if with my account. I'm not. This is Spencer's.
No, I know it's Spencer's. I'm like,
Spencer's.
Get out of Spencer. You right now go into your account and reach out to him. Be like, come on to Habibi Bros. We'll love to hear your story.
HPH win.
Not HPH win. He's not going to know that.
I think he'll know.
Okay, do it.
That's the movement, Habibi.
Just do HBH win and then screenshot it and post it.
So let's get to this other tweet. Christian Walker tweets, I know my mom and I would really appreciate if my father, Herschel Walker, stopped lying and making a mockery of us. You're not a family man when you left us to bang a bunch of women, threatened to kill us, and had us move over 6 times in 6 months running from your violence. And then he continues on to say, I don't care about someone who has a bad past and takes accountability, but how dare you lie and act as though you're some moral Christian upright man? You've lived a life of destroying other people's lives. How dare you? Now, Jay, follow up. Wear a condom. Damn. Look,
I'm doing it right now.
You're wearing a condom right now?
I'm always wearing a condom, but I'm sending him. I'm sending him a DM right now.
You just take a photo of you wearing a condom. That will be enough to bring him on. Okay, and just send him his tweet with a screen with basically that. Put the condom over your head. I don't think you could tell the difference. Let's see what he does.
All right, I just did it. I said, Habibi, we would love to get you on Habibi Power Hour podcast with the Habibi Bros to talk about your story. Sent. Let's see what happens.
Shoot your shot, and then he'll look at it, and be like, "Who is ass licking?"
Yeah. Oh shit, I forget. I mean, if you go into my account and you look at it, like, do you want this on a national TV show? I don't even think so. Look at my pinned tweet as well. Like, holy shit, I'm gonna retweet it because it's such a good fucking. This is from Cox.
Jay, you condoms, Cox. Can you just please,
Christian Walker?
This is all a play. Jay, I can see it right now. You're literally just going to change into booty shorts just to get Christian Walker onto the show. And honestly, I can't hate. I respect the move.
Hey, you got to shoot your shot. See what happens. I mean, it's really sad when like family issues are always aired like this. I mean, it's not good, and it's mentally, it's not good.
Okay, but I've been thinking about this a lot. Okay, I've been thinking about this a lot in the last week because, and not just the Herschel Walker bit, like the generally things happening in politics right now, and that is, and don't get me wrong, like I think I don't broadcast how much I hate Republicans because their fuck ups are just so out in the open that we don't need to talk about them nearly as much because they're just so blatant. Everybody has already said everything about it. There's nothing that we usually need to add. But here's the main thing. And I actually think that Christian Walker's what he has said about his dad is more of a tell than anything that the Daily Beast has written about Herschel Walker. Because if your own son is turning on you, well, I don't know if he's actually turning on him or if it was just like kind of like a boiling point for him. If your own son is saying these things about you, I don't trust you. I don't.
No,
and
you
honestly.
can't.
And honestly, I don't trust any of these Republican politicians that supposedly say that they are going to, stop all the bullshit that's happening. I actually think they're gonna get the ones who get elected are just gonna feed right into it because it helps them get reelected. They actually stand to gain from people being miserable because if they're not in power, then they have a finger to point at other people. And they're just like Democrats. Democrats do the same exact shit. But I have to say, look, in Georgia, you have Stacey Abrams, Brian Kemp. Both of them suck. Okay. You have in Georgia, you have Raphael Warnock and Herschel Walker. Both of them suck. Okay. I at this point, I kind of just want to see what happens if Georgia turned into an all blue state just to see. Like, look, you get what you vote for.
You call me a lib, and you call me a lib.
No, this is more a matter of like, hey, if you really care, if you actually do care about your state, and you actually want to see what it looks like if, I don't know, things don't go that great for you, hand the reins off to someone else. I almost want to see Stacey Abrams win just to see. And by the way, Brian Kemp sucks ass. He is a terrible governor. He is garbage. At this point, I hope it ends in a draw. Nobody wins. They basically, Georgia gets absorbed by Florida. And then it's under DeSantis's operation. But that being as it may, they deserve any state that votes for, or even country, I should say, that votes for the leader that they want. Look, they in many cases get what they deserve.
Absolutely. Look at California. Fucking, we're paying
Look at
$6.7 for gas, and he wants to tax them more. This guy's a fucking idiot. They don't understand shit. They really don't understand anything when it comes to economics, when it comes to fucking the daily life of an American. They don't fucking get it. They don't understand. Taxing, what are they going to tax? They already taxed gas so fucking high in this fucking state. What are they going to do? And we deserve it because that's all these fucking dumbasses vote for. There's nothing I can say about it.
So one thing, and we haven't even talked about Joe Biden's sort of like, don't fuck with nobody fucks with a Biden except literally everyone. OPEC is basically cutting oil production by 2 million barrels.
Yep.
Over what time period?
I think it's over the year.
Over the year. Okay. This is after he fists or gets fisted by Mohammed bin Salman, the Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia, basically the heir to the throne. So Biden sells his soul to, say pretty please to MBS to boost oil production because we can't produce anything of our own. And in an effort to do that, he then turns on the American people and says, hey, you should all buy electric vehicles. And also you don't have any money, and also inflation's going up. You don't have enough money to even eat. And
interest rates are up, so you can't even buy a house. It's fucking ridiculous.
Interest rates triple.
It's so fucking insane. Like when in 2 years ago, if you bought a $600,000 house, now you would pay the same interest rate as if you bought a $360,000 house.
Absolutely it's insane.
Fucking nuts. There's nothing you can do here in California with shit like that. Nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing you can do.
Nothing.
We bought a house last year in Somago, and like the mortgage payment is somewhere like $2,200 or whatever. Now it would be like $5,200.
It's insane. It's insane.
Fucking retarded.
But here's the thing, and I know you got to go, so like we're just gonna wrap up with this. And I was having this discussion the other day, and I realized I was talking to my father-in-law, and I realized the intent is look, I always say it's by design. Here's the design, okay? They are hell-bent on switching everyone to these quote-unquote renewable energy sources like wind, solar, and what's the other one? Wind and solar.
Is it thermal?
No, there's some fucking other. There's a third one.
Thermal.
No, they're not thermal. There's just a third one.
Hydro.
I just can't.
That's water. The tide.
That's.
But there's thermal energy too. It's the natural heat from the earth. That's a natural.
Okay. Anyways,
you can Google it right now. Look here, renewable energy.
Green energy. They're trying to switch everyone to green energy. But real quick, okay? Because
there it is. Thermal energy. There it is. Okay.
Okay, this is my point, okay? They're trying to switch everyone to electric vehicles. You literally need more oil to charge an electric vehicle than you need to fill a tank of gas. Car tank. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, unless we did nuclear power.
We are literally being sold. They're literally trying to make us wholly energy dependent on the government because basically electricity is a public utility and they control who gets electricity. Okay. Gas, I guess it's a little bit different. I mean, there is a
By
public
design.
and private. Huh?
It's by design.
It's by design. I'm just telling you what the design is. We don't have, Jay, we don't have the resources to produce our own electric vehicles, okay? We don't have the fucking minerals. We don't have the rare earth metals. All that shit comes from overseas. We have to buy all that shit in order to even to put these things together, okay?
Right.
It
And where do we buy them from? Where do we buy them from?
Buy them from fucking China.
Fucking China. And do you think
Fucking
China gives a flying fuck about the environment? These people are fucking retarded.
Don't buy electric vehicles. If you run out of juice, there also just by the virtue of the practical sense, there is no quick solution to resolving a dead battery. Okay, you have to wait hours to try to get it charged, whereas like with a gas vehicle, all you need to do is get a tank of gas, fill it, just get a little bit in there to get to at least the next gas station. All right, Jay, I'll let you go. I've been going for too long too. Habibis, thank you all so much for joining us tonight. Spencer, thank you for jumping in here and hopping in and assisting and giving me a hand job. That was really appreciated. Jay, thanks so much again for hopping in and also giving me you blew me away.
I love blowing you.
Thank you. I know you do. So, BBs, I'm Siraj Hashmi.
I'm Jay Kobbe.
I'm with the Habibi Bros. We'll see you next time with Habibi Power Hour. Peace out. Masalama.